Streaming here. Says we're offline.
Did you do the stream key?
Now we're...
Did you do the stream key?
I did.
Receiving your content.
Hey! Yeah, okay. See? I know what I'm doing.
It took us like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Wait, we need to start recording.
Remember how to set this up again.
And now we're on audio.
Okay.
Super exciting. Guys, this is really... What a time to be alive.
Can we intro, please?
Yeah, hi. Welcome to Take This Rose. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are here.
No, this isn't how we set it up.
Well, I want it like this because we have to look at the
Well,
bio.
I know, but I don't want to watch myself on a delay.
Okay, well, we still want to see the chat.
But now I can't see myself.
It's okay.
I'm vain.
We'll pull it up so you can see yourself. Okay, do you want to start over again? Hi, welcome to Take This Rose. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jenny.
And it's come to this. We are here to preview Colton's season of The Bachelor. Never thought we'd get to this point where Colton is the Bachelor.
But here we be.
Yeah. So get ready for a whole bunch of virgin jokes and a whole bunch of stuff. Jokes about things only lasting like 15 seconds.
Pump chump.
Yeah, that's going to be him.
We are festive today.
Mm-hmm. Jenny's lovely Christmas tree.
Yeah, so
real tree.
We decorated it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We only broke one ornament.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Is it normally a higher body count?
Well, no, but we have a 1-year-old.
Yeah, so right, yeah. So
she broke the ornament.
Oh, so really, it's Lucy.
She was really getting into it, though. It was cute. Like, she would take the ornament up and just kind of, like, shove it into the tree.
Very good, yeah. That's pretty much how I decorate.
Very skilled.
How was your break? We haven't met since we did, like, the wrap-up of Bachelor in Paradise.
Well, not with them. We've
talked.
Because we, like each other. We're friends, guys, behind the scenes.
So how was the break in between?
It was good. It's nice having my Monday nights back. You need a break.
Yeah. Like, it gets to be a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for not getting paid.
I will say, obviously, big deal on the break.
Oh, yeah, guys, did you notice he's got a beard?
Yeah. Also, over the break, we filmed a Bachelorette application video.
Oh, my God, we did.
We actually went serious
we were serious about it.
Yeah. Multiple shots. No response whatsoever. So at some point,
well, they're still doing casting and everything. No,
I don't think
you don't think so?
I think they're pretty much settled on it. But
it was good though.
Yeah, it was okay. So that happened. Good. So we can officially, I think, settle Tommy for the Bachelorette. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So let's move on. Let's pretend that was never a thing. And just
it's nothing that he never wanted.
Also, I forgot to mention our sponsors.
Yes.
We have a couple.
Mm-hmm.
We have at Jenny Cakes Chai on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny, I had a birthday party, sort of like a Friendsgiving almost.
Yes.
And Jenny made a cake, and it was delicious.
It was good.
It was caramel and chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Your dad had 2 pieces.
Yeah, he did. I unfortunately only had the one.
Oh, no!
Yeah. I was really hoping that, like, people would be so full from tacos earlier that there'd be a lot of cake left over for me to eat the next day.
Yep.
Didn't happen.
I should have made a bigger cake.
Yeah, it's okay.
Bummer.
We are also sponsored by
That Trainer Tommy.
Yeah, at That Trainer Tommy on Instagram. It's I am a personal trainer, so if you have an interest in training or questions or anything,
you don't have to live in Chicago. He's there for personal Skype training, virtual training.
I don't do Skype.
Well, maybe you should start.
I should. Yeah, that's a good point. We also have a friend that I need to shout out.
Go.
It's at Beachy, BEECHY _blondes on Instagram. My friend Erin, she's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
She actually works with some social media influencers.
Nice.
She works with an eyelash company.
Oh, eyelash extensions?
Yeah.
You know what's really funny? So Jeff was listening to The Mix in the morning the other day, which is a mistake.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And they were talking about,
God,
he's terrible. They were talking about eyelash extension, and he's like, Eric just was acting like this was insane, and that he had never ever heard of it before.
Yeah, because
he's
like 50.
Have you talked to a woman?
Yeah.
I know so many women that get them.
Yeah, and also, he's just old. He's out of touch. Why does he have a job?
Because he's innocuous.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, nobody really actively hates him.
Yeah.
Like, maybe except for us.
But do people actually tune in to listen to what does Eric have to say about this?
Here's the thing. It's like, does anybody tune in to a morning show specifically to hear the DJs?
Lynn Bramer on XRT.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. You tune in?
Yeah.
Purposefully?
Purposefully.
To hear what she says?
To hear what he says.
Oh, Lynn.
Lynn, yeah.
Well.
I would say him.
His name.
I definitely avoid some stations. I do not like the Today Show.
Oh, well, yeah.
I
meant radio.
Okay. Radio? I don't really listen to the radio. Because I just listen to NPR. It's so boring.
Because the thing with Eric and Kathy was like Kathy was holding out for more money in her contract.
Yeah, and they were like,
the mix waited to see if their ratings went down without Kathy, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So, poor Kathy.
Anyways, so
we've been talking for 5 minutes.
Her page is going to be fun, inspirational stuff. I'll be perfectly honest. Not 100% clear what's going on, but I think she might start a podcast. But she's really funny.
What's the beachy?
Well, she lives in Southern California. I think
that's not how you spell beach.
I think it's because I think it's supposed to be kind of a hybrid between beach and bitch.
Oh, I thought maybe it had to do something with Beechwood.
No.
Because that's how you spell Beechwood.
Maybe.
So things you know as a homeowner.
That'd be like a Budweiser thing because I think their barrels are Beechwood. I recall that from an episode of Bar Rescue. Wow, we're off to a terrible start. Okay.
We're out of practice.
Right.
We should just
We're just feeling a little rusty, that's all. Okay, so we're going to get into the contestant bios in a second.
They're terrible.
They're terrible because they changed the bio format.
They don't ask them if they're gluten anymore.
Gluten?
Gluten?
With a question mark is no longer in there. They don't ask them if they're the party starter or the laid back person. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That's always a good question.
Or the 3 people dead or alive that they would have dinner with.
Yes. They don't ask any of that.
The best, worst first date? None of it.
So now it's just short blurbs. This used to be like an hour 20, this episode.
Because we would read all the stupid answers to the stupid questions.
So this is probably going to be a shorter episode as well. Also,
it's okay, nobody's watching us.
Yeah, nobody's watching. It's fine. Nobody will watch.
I posted on Instagram. Where are you
also,
people?
one more aside.
Go.
New show that I might start watching. Just sprinkle in a little something.
Okay.
Temptation Island is back.
I follow Ira Madison on Instagram, and he is always watching Temptation Island, and it cracks me up.
Temptation Island originally was on Fox for 1 season.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the trashiest reality show possible. Just flying hot couples into an island, then bringing in singles and just actively trying to ruin relationships. Yes. So there's this girl who goes to the gym that I work at.
No way.
And she's got like 75,000 followers. And she's supposed to be very nice. I've never talked to her. But she used to come in with her boyfriend all the time. He was like fake in shape, whatever. His deadlifts are terrible.
What's fake in shape?
He doesn't know how to actually lift. He's just big. It's just big. So they used to come in together all the time. Hadn't seen them for a while. Then she came in just by herself. So we were kind of wondering what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't posted about him in a couple months. Sure enough, they went on Temptation Island.
And Who got tempted?
So I don't know if they just haven't been able to post together because they were on the show and they're trying to build up some mystery, or B, if one of them cheated on Temptation Island.
One or both.
If just judging from what I've seen on his Instagram profile, I've got a hunch it would be him. But I don't know. So it's going to be fascinating. I'm going to watch it. It's a really trashy show. Give it a look.
You're all here for the trashy television.
Yeah, those are going to be the only 2 shows that I watch.
Awesome.
Do you watch Game of Thrones? No. Have you seen Ozarks?
I hate Game of Thrones. Everyone's like, just keep with it. I'm like, I watched like 3 seasons. I did not like it. I didn't.
You're into like sci-fi and fantasy stuff, right?
Yeah. It was just like... just so much violence and so much violence against women. And the whole Khaleesi Khal Drogo thing really pissed me off. It's like he bought her and raped her for months. And then they fell in love. I'll buy it.
It's almost as though George R.R. Martin doesn't have much firsthand experience with women. There's a chance. Just a slight chance. Okay.
Or it's full of rejection.
Yeah. Well, just like how I've got a hunch Colton season will be. That's a good segue.
Oh, guys, he's going to get full of rejection.
Colton, when he was announced, I was really down on it. I was like, this might be the season where we end the show. It could be. I mean, I thought it was going to be really bad. But they've kind of sucked me back in with it could be such a train wreck that it's good. Like that type of thing, like Juan Pablo-esque.
Yes. It needs it needs to get really bad. It's just been so thoroughly mediocre.
And once again, the big problem that the show has is social media.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the only reason people go on. Nobody's actually there for somebody.
Yep. It's very different from like when it started.
Yes, even from when we started in Kaitlyn's season.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that was like the last season
mm-hmm.
because the Bachelor in Paradise got so big as well.
Yeah.
So also interesting that Bachelor in Paradise is not necessarily a death sentence for your lead hopes.
Yes.
Yeah. It used to be that you would not go on there if you wanted to be the lead, and now you can go on there, I guess.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
You can cry a whole bunch about Becca and what's her guy's name? I don't even know.
The one she ended up with?
Yeah. The guy who had the homophobic.
Garrett.
Garrett, yes.
Wow. That took me a really long
time. We got that really angry review about because we ripped Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So.
No regrets.
We're about to meet the cast here.
No regrets.
No regrets. So we're meeting the cast. First person we'll start with is, of course, Colton. Let's see what his bio says. He really is quite baby-faced.
I was just going to say, he looks very childlike in this photo.
I mean, you guys should really go to abc.com for the Bachelor cast so you can follow along with us. But yeah, it's also a punchable face. I really don't like it.
Yeah, and especially just like when you can't see like how big he is.
Yeah. Colton Underwood bursts on. Do you want to switch off paragraphs here?
Sure. Oh, God, okay. We're going to read the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
God.
We've got time to kill. Colton Underwood bursts onto the scene during season 14 of The Bachelorette. It was his good looks, love for dogs. I don't remember that whatsoever.
He liked dogs?
Who doesn't like dogs? And vulnerability that charmed not only Becca Kufrin, but all of Bachelor Nation. The former NFL player made a play for Becca's heart, but was sadly sent home after professing he had fallen in love. Now Colton is back and ready to capture hearts across America yet again when he returns for another shot at love, starring in the 23rd season of ABC's hit romance reality series, The Bachelor, which premieres in January 2019.
Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, I fell asleep for a second. Colton, 26, was best known for his candor when speaking about his virginity and had America standing by him when he discussed the sensitive topic during his emotional breakdown on The Bachelorette, The Men Tell All reunion.
He had an emotional breakdown. You can do the next one. That's a short paragraph.
When Colton showed up to the beaches of Mexico this summer on Bachelor in Paradise, he was hopeful. While he may not have found love, he didn't leave empty-handed. He found closure with former flame Becca Kufrin, clarity with Bachelor Nation favorite Tia Booth, and above all, an unwavering desire to find the woman of his dreams. After a summer of growth and a new perspective on what he is looking for, Colton is more than ready for this next chapter.
Colton was born in Indianapolis and grew up in the small town of Washington, Illinois. He is part of a loving, blended family with his seven siblings, father and stepmother, and mother and stepfather.
Do they all live in the same house?
Yeah, that's what must. It's a crazy sitcom. It was Colton's close relationship.
Coming this fall on ABC.
Actually, that's probably better than half the shit they roll out there. It was Colton's close relationship to his family that sparked his idea to start the Legacy Foundation, a charity for cystic fibrosis, something that his 6-year-old cousin Harper was diagnosed with as a baby.
When Colton isn't planning his next life-changing donation for his foundation, you can find him hiking through the Colorado Rockies with his 2 rescue dogs or driving windows down with his favorite country music playing. Diving windows down is not advised. Yeah. This All-American is looking for a teammate who will join him for a life full of adventure, philanthropy, and lasting love. And he is confident that he will find her on The Bachelor.
Okay.
I put a lot more effort into my readings.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't appreciate that.
Okay, sorry. All right, we're about to dive into the women.
Just so many hair extensions.
Alex B. That's our first lady.
There's already 2 Alexes.
Yeah. Alex B. She is 29, dog rescuer from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Well, they both have a love of dogs.
Yeah, wow. They're meant to be together. There's no way this doesn't work.
Sparks!
Alex is the proud owner of a successful dog rescue business, which takes her all over the world in search of 4-legged friends to save. To date, she's saved almost $5,000 from slaughter. Luckily for Alex, rumor has it, Colton is a dog lover too.
feel like slaughter is an aggressive word.
I feel like her smile
in your Bachelor bio.
Aggressive.
It's large.
It's a big
She's
smile.
a big mouth.
Big mouth. It's like that lady from the Eurythmics.
Mm-hmm.
She always had a big mouth.
Great eyebrows, though.
Yeah. Are those great eyebrows? Those are deemed to be
those
okay.
are great eyebrows.
Okay.
Those are fantastic.
Okay.
They're thick. They got a nice arch.
We need a full body shot. Why is this only from...
Normally it's lower.
Yeah.
Normally it's like waist.
I want to see you as a rack.
Waist or hips. God damn it, Tommy.
All right. Next we have Alex D. You can do Alex D.
These are headshots.
Yeah.
Classic headshots.
Whoa, look at this occupation.
Alex D is 23. Occupation? Sloth. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is it a metaphor? Does she really like sloths?
That's not an occupation.
She is from Boston, Massachusetts. A New England girl through and through. Alex was born on Cape Cod, went to college at University of Massachusetts, and now lives in Boston. When she's not cheering on the Patriots or the Red Sox, she's working as an account manager for an IT staffing agency. Oh God, it's such a boring job. Alex talks fast, but tends to move slowly. Very slowly.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is she just gonna come out of the limo?
Is she gonna be in a permanent slow-mo?
This is the weirdest job description we've ever had.
Like, that's not her job. Why don't you just say she's an account manager?
This is a chick that's leaving night one.
God, they're gonna make her dress up as a sloth when she comes out of that limo.
I'm so confused. There's nothing even funny about it. It's just...
No.
Also, I feel like that's a really common job for a 23-year-old.
Yes.
Account manager, IT staffing, yeah. Pretty. I feel like I've seen her on social dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't be shocked if I got a match with her. She's like everyday pretty.
Yep.
So, it's good for Alex. Okay. Next, we've got Angelique.
Ooh.
Angelique is 28. She's a marketing salesperson from Hamilton, New Jersey.
You mean she's not like a cat? That's not her occupation?
No.
Cat?
No. Is that got something to do with her picture or just...
No, I'm just naming another animal.
Yeah. But like a cat is so domestic. Sloths are in the wild. The fact that they exist in the wild, moving that slowly. Actually, I'm starting to get some appreciation for sloths.
They just hang out in the tree all day.
They fake it till they make it.
Real slow.
Yeah.
And then they get rescued, and Ellen takes them to birthday parties.
Okay. Is that on Ellen Jones?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
Haven't you seen like the Kristen Bell video from like years ago?
I don't watch anything besides this shit.
So Kristen Bell, who's married to Dax Shepard, for her birthday party, he got like a sloth to come to the party. And when Kristen was on Ellen, she played the video that Dax shot of her because he told her, and she was so excited that she was like bawling. She's like, "Is he coming to the party?" Like she was like having a panic attack. She was so excited.
Okay, so maybe that's why Alex, too, chose that occupation. Okay, so Angelique is a small-town Jersey girl with a love of corny jokes. Here's one for you, Angelique.
Oh, God.
Why did Colton cross the road? To meet you, of course. Okay, couple of things there. Small-town Jersey girl. Are there any, like...
Large town?
Yeah, it's a suburb of New York, right?
The whole state.
Yeah.
The whole state is one suburb.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that. It's not like it's a one stoplight town. So I reckon we're from Jersey. I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I got nothing.
All right, Annie. I feel like I for sure have gone on a date with Annie before.
Yep.
Yeah. 23.
She's doing a weird thing with her nose.
Yeah, it's like
I think she'd be prettier if she wasn't doing that. This unflattering photo.
The crinkle. She's trying to crinkle her nose, but she doesn't have a crinkly nose. Okay.
She's gonna like that.
Yeah. Do you want to go?
Yeah. She's 23. She is a financial associate from New York. Annie grew up on a farm in Wisconsin, where she learned to ride horses. She competed in nationals for horse riding before attending the University of Alabama to study finance. That's random. Annie loves country music and swing dancing. She hopes to sweep Colton off his feet.
I really hate these bios.
They're terrible.
They're giving us nothing.
They're just like so short and curated, and I hate them.
Her hair, like that has to be an extension, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good look.
Not because of the color, just
yeah.
You can just tell. For other reasons.
We've got Brie. She's 24, a model from Los Angeles, California, so she's not even trying to hide it.
Nope.
A model from Southern California, Brie is much more than just a pretty face. She played soccer for 8 years, enjoys hiking and camping, and loves to hit the snowboard slopes. So she sounds like a model.
Yep.
Her biggest dating fear, farting too loudly. Don't worry, Brie, we won't tell Colton.
You just did, first of all.
Yeah.
Liars.
And you wouldn't have to tell him, he'd be able to smell it too.
Yeah.
What is she eating that
I don't know.
that's a constant fear?
You know, sometimes people are just a little gassy.
It's probably a lot of kale.
Me. Chef calls me stinky.
Okay. Good to know. Something we learned about Jenny today is she has the toots.
Especially at night.
Okay.
Sometimes I won't be in bed and he'll just be like, stop
Oh
farting.
my God.
And I'm like, I can't. I can't.
How are you farting, man?
I don't know.
You need to eat more fiber. Maybe you need to be pooping more.
No, it's because I forgot to take my Lactaid.
Okay.
I do wish I was a little more regular.
Really?
I'm not that regular.
I'm pretty regular.
I feel like most men are really regular.
Yeah.
Like 8:15, you poop.
Well, so I've got first in the morning.
Yep.
Post coffee. I have to get to work early so I can have my coffee so I can poop before my first session. Or else, like the last 15 minutes of my session, I'm just there dripping in sweat.
From trying to hold it.
Yeah, hoping that my client taps out. Like, I'm start making it much harder. So they're like, I need to stop. I'm like, great.
Let's just take a quick 5-minute break.
I'd say
be right back.
I have those, and then I've got one in the evening.
That's nice. You poop 3 times a day?
Yeah.
I'm not that regular.
Yeah. So that's something you guys learn about us. Let's learn about Kaitlyn.
Kaitlyn is 23, and her occupation is Miss North Carolina 2018.
She looks like a Miss North Carolina. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
no, there's a very specific pageant look.
Yeah,
it's like it's a real specific kind of beauty.
I felt like JoJo had a pageant look.
Yes, JoJo had a very pageant look. Kaitlyn grew up in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and attended Virginia Commonwealth University, where she got her degree in broadcast journalism.
Okay.
She was named Miss North Carolina in 2018 and was the first runner-up at Miss USA. But Kaitlyn is not your typical beauty queen. She once flew to Japan for a first date.
That sounds like something a beauty queen would get to do.
Luckily, she'll only have to travel to the Bachelor mansion to meet Colton.
I don't...
It's amazing that didn't work out.
Yeah. I've often thought about like a cool first date is, hey, let's like go down to like Mexico or something.
Mm-hmm.
You get a 3 to 4 hour flight, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And or like Vegas or even, and you get to talk. That's not so crazy. Japan's like got to be 16 hours.
Did she fly with him or to him? See, I interpreted it as she flew to him.
Boy, he must have a massive penis. The only thing that could do that is
this big.
A large dick pic.
This big.
That is.
Yeah, dick pics are really what.
Yeah, get women on a plane. Yeah, I gotta go.
Guys, look at this penis he just sent me. Amazing.
What's going on there? Oh, so that is such a weird.
Yeah, I have many questions. Also, a criticism of her earrings.
Okay, yeah, they're.
I hate them.
Yeah. They look heavy.
So much.
Her head's kind of like tilting forward. And it's because of the weight of the
earrings.
Yeah, right, yeah. She's probably got great traps. Just a huge neck. So that's Kaitlyn. All right, next we have, let's see. Kaitlyn.
Why is it? It's like how Hollywood always makes like 4 movies of the same topic in the same year. Like, why is it that we always get
names that are
that are so similar and or the same.
I like Kaitlyn's look.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's very, very attractive.
Yes. Oh, and she also looks like a realtor.
Yeah, she does look like a realtor.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
It means she looks like a realtor.
Yeah.
I've seen her face on a bench.
Kaitlyn is 25. She's a realtor from Toronto, Ontario. Kaitlyn is a successful realtor from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, who enjoys photography, painting. Oh, I thought that said pointing. I love doing this.
Yes.
You.
Studied game show pointing at the Royal Tampa Academy of Dramatic Tricks.
Painting and singing in the shower. Here's hoping she musters the courage to belt out a few tunes in front of Colton. Or maybe not. Okay.
This is a weird thing to say.
That's one of those. So Kaitlyn is one of those girls where if I saw her on Hinge, I'd send her a like and know there's no chance she responds.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Kaitlyn. Very pretty.
So you send people likes on Hinge?
Yes. That's how that one works. And you can send like a funny comment as well.
Is it basically like winking at them? Just be like, okay.
Yeah. No, there's blurbs. I'd show you.
What's a blurb?
You get to answer questions, whatever.
I'm so happy I'm married. Those are bad extensions.
Yeah, Cassie. Otherwise, I think that her look could very much be up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So Cassie.
She's pretty, but lose the extensions.
This one is yours.
Cassie is 23. God, I think women are so young. Granted, Colton's 26.
Yeah, but still.
But
yeah,
girl, I got married at 23, and I don't advise it for most people.
Yeah,
it worked out.
Yeah,
but like,
it's young.
It's young.
It's young.
All the time, I'm like, who let us get married?
I'm 29, and I can't even imagine getting married.
It's fun. You get a lot of presents.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We got rid of all of our college stuff. That was the best part.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Just for that reason.
Yeah, just to get the gifts. Anywho, Cassie is 23. She is a speech pathologist.
Good job.
You had to go to grad school.
Yeah.
To be a speech pathologist.
Maybe she's an aspiring speech pathologist.
Yeah, because my friend is a speech pathologist, and she had to get her master's.
Mm-hmm.
A true native Californian, Cassie grew up at the beach and is an avid surfer. She is currently completing her degree, in speech pathology, and hopes to one day open up a private practice to work with kids. Maybe in the meantime, she can teach Colton the language of love.
That's not what speech pathologists do.
No, that's not what they do.
Okay. That's her.
You don't have your touchpad on.
She's pretty.
Oh, God.
Catherine.
Yes.
Catherine.
For those of you not following along.
Catherine looks. This is somebody that looks like a real estate agent. Okay. She for sure looks like one. Catherine's 26, a DJ from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
I'm sorry, this pose is killing me. Also, like, half her boob is out. It looks like she's in a bra, actually.
I love her.
Like,
yeah.
That is a bra.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No other woman has done this with their hair in these photos yet, except for Catherine. By day, Catherine is a successful commercial real estate agent, of course, okay. By night, Catherine is DJ Aggro, an up-and-coming hip-hop DJ making a name for herself on the Fort Lauderdale club scene. I'm looking it up on Spotify right now.
Oh. My gentle Jesus.
This
is the whitest person I've ever seen in my life, and she's an up-and-coming hip-hop DJ.
DJ Aggro is not an artist on Spotify.
So close.
Along with her dog daughter, Lucy.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Catherine,
I have an actual daughter named Lucy.
Catherine is hoping to spin her way into Colton's heart.
People with dogs.
What about them? I like dogs.
They're not the same as my kid.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Your child is a human.
Yeah. I feel like people with dogs frequently try to compare their life with a dog to my life with a child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
The dog you can leave unattended for hours at a time.
Yes.
And it's probably just going to sleep.
Jeff saw something on Facebook. It was like, the difference between my baby and your dog. If I leave my baby locked in a cage all day, I go to jail.
Yeah, it's pretty Pretty accurate. Okay.
Oh, it's like I can barely leave her alone upstairs while I go switch the laundry.
Yeah. She's shifty.
She might die.
Yeah. Do you want to read Courtney? I agree with you all 100%.
Hey, Courtney, our second woman of color. 23. She's a caterer from Atlanta, Georgia.
I love that job.
Tommy loves food.
Yeah.
Call him, Courtney.
Yeah.
Courtney was born in
Wiesbaden.
Woo!
Wiesbaden, Germany. Yeah.
But grew up in McDonough, Georgia, with 4 younger siblings.
So she must be military.
Yeah. She turned her passion for food and cooking into a successful catering business, crafting healthy meal plans for athletes. Really, call him.
I mean, what kind of... is she, not to diminish her accomplishments, but she's 23 years old. This is probably a year-old business. Has she really developed it into a success yet?
Maybe.
She's leaving it behind for months if things go correctly.
Maybe.
Just an observation. I'm just curious. Sometimes I feel like they hype up these people too much.
True.
Yeah. Great. Now she's hoping
she has the recipe for love with Colton.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of surprising that you don't just include their Instagram handles at this point?
Yes.
That was Courtney. Now we got Demi.
Yep.
Oh, Demi's got crazy eyes.
They're just really big.
Yeah.
I like the shade of blonde she's got, though. Or is every one of these women 23?
I think that's probably the oldest we've gotten.
I think there was a 29-year-old earlier. I'm pretty
maybe
sure.
The first one?
Maybe.
She might have been old.
Old.
That's my age.
And 2 years younger than me.
So old. So washed up. Demi is 23. She's an interior designer from Red Oak, Texas. Demi grew up in rural Texas and is a proud country girl. Wonder if she's read The Perfect Letter.
Ooh.
That's a very Texan tale.
Yes. I'm sure everyone in Texas has read it, including Beto O'Rourke.
She loves
his favorite book.
Yeah. He actually, that's just most of his campaign stops, was reading a lot from that book. She loves ATVing, fishing, and watching WWE. She can also drive a stick shift. Yeah. She's ready to put her pursuit of Colton into overdrive. Jesus Christ. Keep an eye on this one, Bachelor Nation.
Oh, do you think the people who write these just hate themselves so much? Like they're typing it out and they're just like, a piece of me just died.
Yeah, there's definitely an on-site therapist.
Yeah.
Loves ATVing, fishing, and watching WWE.
AKA, she's not your typical girl. She's like a guy's girl.
Wonder who she voted for.
We know.
Not Beto.
Nope. It was Rafael Cruz.
Devin. Got Devin here.
As on CMB, they were talking to a Texas voter who did not vote for Beto because they didn't trust that they called him Beto. They're like, that's not his name. Why does he go by Beto? And they're just like, well, it's probably like a nickname that he was called as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, so you voted for Ted Cruz? She's like, yeah. They're like, that's not his real name, right?
It's Raphael.
It's like, what? His real name's Raphael. And she's like, well, it's just probably a nickname that he's gone by since he was a kid.
Oh, my God. We've got Devin.
Devin is 23. She is a broadcast journalist from Medford, Oregon. Devin graduated from Arizona State University with a Master of Arts in Sports Journalism. She currently works as a broadcast journalist for a local news station in Medford, Oregon. When she's not reporting, you can find her doing her best sun salutation in yoga class. Namaste, Colton.
Okay.
Guys,
why would they say sun salutation?
Terrible episode.
Why would they say so? It is terrible.
They're giving us nothing to work with. So I'm just recounting bits that I've seen.
We should just starting with Elise. We're going to make up something dark and mysterious from her past.
Okay, Omar has so much pressure. I'm bad at improv.
Okay. I am too. That's why I didn't get cast.
We're terrible, you guys.
Elise is 31. Oh my God, she's so old.
You're like me, Elise.
She's 31, a makeup artist from Soldotna, Alaska. Elise grew up outside of Anchorage in Soldotna, Alaska, where she spent her childhood ice skating and snowmobiling. She found
a warmer climate.
No, it says...
I know, but that's a typo.
I'm going to read it the way they read it. They wrote it. She found warmer a climate. Apparently Yoda wrote this one. Warmer a climate you must go to. When she relocated to Scottsdale, Arizona, where she now works as a makeup artist. She also enjoys hiking, reading, and spending time with friends over good food and wine. Because
she's 31, and she doesn't have time for this bullshit. Why are you going on this show?
Guarantee she had to leave Alaska. Because when she was snowmobiling one time, she ran into an igloo and killed a bunch of Eskimos.
And just kept riding.
Riding straight down to Arizona. Don't know how Elise lives with herself.
Canada.
Yeah, that would be the route she'd have to take, unless if there's heavy ice.
She can snowmobile over the ocean.
Yeah, which would be pretty impressive.
Erica.
Okay, got Erica next.
God, there's so many blondes. They all look the same. Erica is 25. Oh my God, you're so old. She's a recruiter from Encinitas, California. The Nut, God, as she's known to her friends, is a ball of energy with a great sense of humor.
I hope that's how she got that name.
Erica boasts that one of her talents is being able to eat whatever she wants without gaining weight. What's your secret, Nut?
Fuck her.
She is the generic woman in a romantic comedy is what she is. She orders burgers and fries and milkshakes and doesn't give a damn about the calories because she's still so skinny.
I'm just one of the guys.
She's also just one of the guys. She also wears glasses in the beginning, but then she takes them off.
Oh, she's
oh my God, she's beautiful.
She's much more attractive.
Guys, I didn't notice how gorgeous you were because you were wearing glasses.
Yeah, you were also covered in buffalo sauce. Yeah, so that's her. I hate her. She could be my least favorite person ever to be on this show. Erin is 28. Her occupation is Cinderella. Sure. From Plano, Texas. She's not even smiling. She's like sneering.
She looks like she's in pain.
Yeah. You know when you have diarrhea and you've gone so much that your butthole starts to get a little rashy?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the facial expression I have when that
diarrhea
happens.
Is rough.
It is.
I asked Jeff this question the other day. Which is worse, up or down?
You mean throwing up or diarrhea?
Yeah.
So.
Like if you're like doing it all day.
Oh, throwing up.
Yeah.
The taste is just so bad. Diarrhea, you can kind of like sit down and relax, and then like it's just inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like even like painful per se when you're on the toilet.
You can get to that point where it's painful, where it like burns out your butthole.
So
we're talking a lot about poop.
Did I mention the last podcast when I got back from Ireland? That night, I was very sick.
Oh yeah,
I had the worst 5 hours of my life. And it was both on simultaneously.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
That's a hard one. But I was also trying to convince myself, like, I've got my body to the point where it's so efficient that it's just, like, expelling everything at once. Because by the next morning, I felt a lot better.
That's good.
Yeah. It was really just, like, 4 hours that were, like, the worst 4 hours of
both
my life.
Both ends is definitely rough.
That's a hard one.
We had a week when I was working in D.C. where literally everyone in my office got it, like, day after day. The entire office.
Oh, man. They should have just closed.
I don't know what we did.
Yeah. Man, that's...
One by one, we all went down.
Yeah. It's like one of the plagues from God going down to Egypt.
What it felt like.
Erin works full-time for her stepmother's home improvement business.
Is that why she's Cinderella? Does your stepmother not pay you?
She's not afraid to get her hands dirty, but cleans up nicely. When she's not working, Erin enjoys ballroom dancing, as long as it's not too late of a night. Erin also loves expensive shoes, but admits she can do a better job keeping track of them. She loves pumpkin spice lattes.
We all do, bitch. You don't need to include that.
I've never had one, but... So now they're just trying to broadcast that she's very basic. Yeah, I know. I've never had a pumpkin spice latte.
What?
Yeah. Not a big pumpkin guy. So, I know. I'm so white, too.
It's one of my favorite things.
I know. I've noticed. I've
so basic.
never had it. Interesting bio. It's like they don't seem to be very invested in Aaron. Like they're trying to say how much she sucks because she doesn't want to stay out too late. Doesn't really keep track of her shoes.
Oh, somebody's here.
Oh, okay. 1 second. And she loves PSLs, which is considered to be basic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice lattes are the most basic. They're even more basic than rosé.
Karen H, hello from Spain. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Karen.
Peyton Cole, how do you guys feel about Kaitlyn and Sean? Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, the big breakup news.
Yeah.
We were too busy talking about poop.
Yeah. Doesn't really affect my life.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I guess my only surprise would be that it took this long.
Yeah. I feel bad for Kaitlyn. Sounds like she made a lot of sacrifices in that relationship and he didn't really reciprocate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
How much do we hate Colton season already? Oh, so much. This is our worst preview ever.
Yeah. Like, guys, I'm so sorry.
I'm struggling. There's just nothing funny.
No. There's nothing funny. It's only painful.
We already did Erica, right? That's the lady I hated.
Oh my god,
Hannah.
5 blondes that all look literally the same.
We've got a Hannah, and a Heather.
And they're all the same person.
Hannah B.
She is Miss Alabama 2018.
That's
so we
I
have
wonder if
2
she
states
hates,
represented. Question, does ABC run the Miss USA pageant?
Oh. Because Chris Harrison hosts one of them, but I think it's Miss America. I don't know. I think there's a whole bunch of different
so much
affiliations.
vertical integration.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
I'll read this bio while you're googling.
Posts.
Born and raised in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Hannah was bred to be a proud member of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Following in her parents' footsteps, she recently graduated from the University of Alabama with a degree in communications. She currently works as an interior designer and never misses an Alabama football game. Oh, and in her spare time this year, she won the title of Miss Alabama USA 2018. Roll Tide Hannah.
Looks like it was on Bravo.
Do we think Hannah and Kaitlyn are going to hate each other, or are Hannah and Kaitlyn going to be very close?
They're going to hate each other.
Okay.
No, they're going to be close.
I think that they're going to hate each other.
I wasn't listening to your question.
Okay.
That's
okay. That's okay. So, I think what's going to happen here, Jenny, if I could have your attention for 1 second. One second. This is going to be like Blake and Waboom when they knew each other post show.
Uh-huh.
And they hated each other. And like that will be kind of like a rivalry for the first 3 or 4 weeks that we'll get very sick of. Okay. Thanks for participating. We've got Hannah G now.
It doesn't say what channel it's on.
I don't think it matters.
Miss USA 2018 time and channel, and that does not tell me the channel.
I think it's Miss America that's on ABC. Move that. Hannah G.
23. Seriously. She is a content creator.
So are we.
From Birmingham, Alabama.
This is just bad content. That's all this is.
This sweet Southern belle definitely isn't camera shy. She's both a photographer and model for her burgeoning social media business. Not hiding it! Apart from planning the photo shoots for her next posts, Hannah enjoys being a foodie and glamping. Hopefully Colton likes what you're putting down, Hannah. This is
why is this happening? How did we get to this point in our society? You know?
I don't know. What did we do?
Like, today is really kind of evidence that America's on the downtrend.
Yeah.
This confirms it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Heather is 22. Occupation, never been kissed. From Carlsbad, California. I'll tell you, for someone that's never, she's really put together for somebody that's never been kissed. I think like most people that have never been kissed like look like they're coming from the Avery compound and making a murderer.
Mm-hmm. They look like Josie Grossi.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No, but I'm just gonna agree with it Because the improv.
It's the Drew Barrymore movie.
Okay.
Called Never Been Kissed.
Okay. Yeah. Never seen that one.
It's cute, but also creepy because she falls in love with her teacher while she's undercover.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. No, it's creepy.
That's the one that's got a great parody and Not Another Teen Movie. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Oh.
I should watch that.
It's really good. Have you seen the Ariana?
Isn't Chris Evans in it?
Yeah, he is. He's like the main guy. It's crazy. Have you seen the Ariana Grande music video for Thank You Next yet?
Yes.
Thoughts? It was kind of paid homage.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah, so did I.
It had Mean Girls. It had 13 Going on 30. It had a couple other movies.
Legally Blonde.
Yes, Legally Blonde.
Also, just the song is a really good one.
It's catchy.
It alarms me how much that song resonates with me.
Yes.
It's not good. Born and raised in San Diego, California, Heather is a Southern California girl through and through.
Got a couple of those.
She's a thrill seeker who enjoys bungee jumping, skydiving, and river rafting. But out of all the thrilling things Heather's done, there's still one thrill she's yet to experience. She's never kissed a boy. Ooh.
Just lots of women.
Ooh, but it's specified never kissed a boy, yeah. She lipstick
maybe
lesbian.
On this season she will kiss a boy.
Yeah, not a man.
Colton
is not a man.
Looks like a child.
How do you get to 22 being somewhat reasonably attractive and never kissed anybody?
I had a friend in my early 20s who had never kissed a boy.
Being reasonably attractive. Okay, right. Sure, your friend is lovely.
We're not really friends anymore.
Okay, so let's rip her.
Yeah.
So what was the problem? Was it like she needed to hit the gym? Like, there's several things.
It was a lot. It was a lot of things contributed to that factor.
Yeah. So this woman here, this young lady.
I also had to. She was also like very liberal from the East Coast and had never been to the gynecologist, and I had to yell at her. She's like, "I'm not having sex." I'm like, "That's not why you go to the gynecologist."
Oh man.
Sure enough, she goes. She's got freaking endometriosis.
Oh god.
It's like, this is why you go.
That's an area that needs a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm
not going to get into it, but there were a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm. You know, something that I come across a lot working in fitness is people come in and they say they just want to feel better or whatever. Mm-hmm. But really, the end goal, they want to be more attractive. I
feel like, at least in my friend's case, it was internal factors, not external factors. Like, it wasn't because guys didn't find her attractive or like she didn't necessarily have opportunities, but it was her insides, like, is why she didn't do it. You know what I mean?
Her inside or her insides? Like her liver and kidney, that's a big difference.
Her inside, like, emotionally.
Okay. At some point, she just needed to get wasted and just kiss somebody.
She didn't drink.
Okay. Then that's going to be another really big downfall. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes it a lot harder.
And I think if you, like, thinking about it psychologically, if you get to, like, a point, there just becomes, like, so much pressure on it. And, like, you putting that out into the world is not going to send good vibes back to you.
It's the 40-year-old virgin thing, right? Where he, I'm sure we look down on this phrasing now, but he puts the pussy on the pedestal.
Yep.
He thinks too much about that first time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so.
Just get it over with,
will
man.
Colton kiss her?
Just get it over with.
Will Colton kiss her? This isn't even sex.
Yes.
What if she's had sex before, but she's good?
Like Julia Roberts.
Yeah, right.
No kissing.
I'm trying to get my head so that I block the sun is coming.
Turn. This way. There you go.
This is how we're going to do the rest of the podcast. Adrian. Jane is what she goes by.
That is not a nickname for Adrian.
I don't know. It's your turn.
She is 26. She's old.
Oh,
social worker.
You might as well move into a nursing home, Jane.
That's Hollywood.
Get the fuck off this show. You're too old, bitch.
A native of Los Angeles, Jane is a free spirit with a with infectious energy. Your name is not Jane. As a social worker, she uses her positive vibes and good nature to help care for seniors at an elderly daycare facility. When she's not at work, Jane loves spending time with her mom and her dog, Bella.
Okay, let's just completely skip Jane. Something I want to bring up. Bibiana, remember her?
Oh, yeah, are her and Peter together?
They're fucking. They said they're very casually seeing each other. That just means straight up sex.
You know what this makes me realize? I could 100% have sex with Peter.
Yes. Yeah. Your posture's too good. You're not.
I'm definitely as hot or hotter than Bibiana.
I think Bibiana's. No offense to you. I think Bibiana, from what people have said, is her ass is amazing.
I have a really good ass.
But amazing.
I know you don't look at it because you're a nice person.
Yeah, right, yeah. But so if that's what you do, is you just...
My self-worth was tied to my ass until I was like 20.
It's funny because mine is really tied up in my ass right now.
That little peach.
If I don't get a compliment on my ass from a girl within like the first 30 minutes of meeting
really
her,
upset.
I don't. It's going nowhere.
Yep.
Got Katie. She's 26. She's a medical sales representative from Sherman Oaks, California. A lifelong dancer, Katie attended Louisiana State University where she competed on the dance team. After moving to Los Angeles to work as a medical sales rep.
/ actress.
Yeah. Katie settled in Sherman Oaks where she enjoys yoga and sushi. She still dances in her spare time and hopes to teach Colton a few moves.
Medical sales rep is the occupation for pretty women.
Yes.
Who have no other skills and want to be doing something else.
I don't know about no other
acting.
skills. So there's a medical sales company that works in my building. And a lot of their employees come down to our gym.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all very
attractive.
attractive. No, it's to work out. They're all very attractive young women.
Yep.
And I will say they're all lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Except for a couple. But
they're all beautiful and personable.
Yeah, right.
That's how you get the job.
Yeah. But they're all very young.
They're very well-paid shot girls.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to comment on that because God only knows if certain people are going to watch or whatever. But yeah, I think they're all great people. And if they ever wanted to train, I would train them.
You would train them.
You got Kirpa.
That's a terrible photo.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
She's like on her way to a smile, but not quite there.
I feel like she's probably very pretty.
I like her highlights.
Yeah. Is this one yours?
She's 26. She is a dental hygienist. Are these in alphabetical and age ascending order?
No.
She's a dental hygienist in Whittier, California. A lot of California. This beautiful and spunky California girl works for her dad's dentistry business as a dental hygienist. She loves hiking, reading, cooking, and swimming. Her one deal breaker, Colton better floss.
Do you floss?
I do.
I don't do it.
I have a tartar problem.
I don't do it every day.
I do it probably every other day. I should do it more.
Tell you what.
I have a cavity.
Oh,
I'm
no.
really upset about
The
it.
only cavity I've ever had was in my wisdom teeth.
I had my wisdom teeth out when I was 21, 20.
We still have a lot of girls to go. Ooh, this lady's busty.
You can even tell from here up.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like Camila Mendez.
Yeah. I like her. We got Laura. She's 26, an accountant from Dallas, Texas. Originally from El Paso, this beautiful girl next door once moved to Spain on a whim. Luckily for Colton, she moved back and is ready to put her heart out on the line for love. Okay. Not much there.
We're going to run through this next batch.
Yeah, this is
real quick because we're approaching an hour.
We're getting tired.
I can't look at these women anymore. It just makes me sad. Nicole. She is 25 and a social media coordinator from Miami, Florida.
No Chicagoan so far.
Nicole is a fun, only one Midwestern. Nicole is a fun and energetic Miami native who loves salsa dancing and singing a cappella. Her family is originally from Havana, Cuba, and she's extremely proud of her roots. She lives at home with her brother, mom, and grandma and can't wait for Colton to try some of her grandma's cooking.
You know what? She'd probably get me with the...
With the grandma cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Cuban food is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Was that Nicole?
Yeah.
Nina. Oof. Oh, man. Poor Nina.
Poor Nina. You're 30. You're going
30.
home night one.
You're done. You're done. She's a sales account manager from Raleigh, North Carolina. I wonder if she knows Jenna Cooper. Nina was born in Croatia and moved to the United States with her mom when she was 9 years old, fleeing the conflict there amidst bullets and bombs. Amongst her many hobbies, Nina enjoys kayaking and hiking. She's also watched The Bachelor with her mom and grandma for years. I'm rooting for you, Nina.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be an ageist.
I had a friend in college who was a Croatian refugee as well.
And now it's a really trendy vacation spot. Full circle. Just like Vietnam.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Onyeka is 24. She is an IT risk consultant from Dallas, Texas. When I think of risk consultants, I always think of Ben Stiller's character in that really crappy movie with Jennifer Aniston. Polly. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Onyeka grew up in Manhattan, Kansas, in a loving family. It's a weird thing to specify. Her parents are originally from Nigeria and have been married for 35 years. Fun fact, her parents got engaged after just 2 weeks. Onyeka is hoping to have that same kind of luck with Colton.
I mean, I bet you that her parents spent more. They probably spent more time together in those 2 weeks
than she will with Colton. Yeah. Accurate.
And whoever Colton chooses.
Accurate. Well, Onyeka's black, so you know it's not gonna be her.
Yeah, right. They still haven't chosen a black person yet, huh?
No, a black person hasn't won.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Revian. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea what her ethnicity is.
She's Asian.
Asian, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's 24, a nurse from Santa Monica, California. Revian is an esthetician from Los Angeles. When she's not helping people feel beautiful, she loves to attend music festivals. She's also fluent in Mandarin. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
She's just blonde.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that really throws it off, though, completely.
You can see her roots.
Oh, I'm not looking at the roots. Yeah, I like that you can tell, like, the person as they were doing these bios got less and less engaged.
They're so short.
They're getting much shorter.
They're like a line.
Nice 30-year-old is just going to say old.
Like, where's my segue as to why she's going to get along great with Colton?
Yeah, I guess.
Where's my punny intro? Or my punny segue?
They're adding a whole lot of diversity here in this segment. Sydney.
At the bottom of the alphabet. She is 27. She's an NBA dancer from New York. Sydney has danced since she was 3 years old and is currently a professional dancer for an NBA team. She's had great success in her career, but hasn't been as lucky in love. She's never had a boyfriend.
What?
Never Been Kissed has never had a boyfriend either.
Yeah, that's true. Something that happens as we scroll through these names is I get some anxiety thinking that I might see an ex.
It's just gonna happen one day.
One day I'm just gonna be like, oh, fuck.
Did I ever tell you my sister, one of her old coworkers at a restaurant when she was in high school was on it, and like she got a terrible, terrible edit, and she had to like change her name and dye her hair.
Do you know what her name was?
No. It was a long time ago too.
Okay.
So it was like pre social media.
Okay, gotcha.
She could have made some money if she was on now.
Yeah, right.
Being the villain, but
yeah, my shoulder's starting to tighten up. I'm gonna let you tackle this name.
Tazwan.
Yeah, is that what it is?
I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered it. She is 25. She is a business development associate from Castle Pines, Colorado. She's really pretty.
Oh, she is.
Tazwan grew up in Houston, but moved to Colorado with her mom, brother, and 2 dogs. She loves reading, outdoor concerts, and shopping with her mom. Fun fact, she has a 2 that says, I love bad ideas. Hopefully Tazwan only sticks to her good ideas when it comes to Colton. There's my funny segue. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Depends where it is.
What if it's like here, where my tattoo is?
Then it's probably okay. If it's
a tramp stamp?
If it's a tramp stamp, yeah. Can I even say that anymore?
Tramp stamp?
Yeah.
I think so.
You said it in the most Chicago way possible. Tramp stamp?
I have the hardest A's in the world.
Yeah, they cut through
glass. I say Halloween.
I say plaza.
Oh, I don't do that. Yeah. I say plaza.
Is it supposed to be... It's supposed to be plaza?
Plaza.
I'm going to the plaza.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also supposed to be Halloween, but I say Halloween.
Got Tasha. I think she's pretty too.
My boyfriend in high school made fun of me for saying Halloween. I'm like, you're from Michigan and you talk like a hick. Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah. I'm an idiot.
We broke up.
Yeah. That's why. She's 28 and she's a phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist, yeah. She's from Corona del Mar, California.
She takes your blood.
This Southern California girl is definitely not the squeamish type. She draws blood for a living.
Yeah.
When she's not filling up vials for patients. I'm so excited to where this leads.
Is she secretly a vampire?
She volunteers at her church and goes wine tasting. Unlike her patients, Tasha hopes Colton feels faint when he sees her.
Whenever I think of
she should have somebody throw a rock at his head before so it gets cut.
Whenever I think of phlebotomist, I just think of how many times they drew my blood when I was pregnant.
Wow.
It was so much.
My brother had bad asthma when he was a kid. He still has asthma. And he had an asthma attack. And my parents had to bring him to the hospital. He's like 3. And they had to, put an IV in him. And it's so hard because his veins are so small that they had to poke him like 4 or 5 times. And my parents are like outside the curtain, listening. And he's screaming. And he says, wait until I tell my dad what you guys are doing to me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's you now.
Oh, I did phlebotomy.
Tracy is 31. Sorry, Tracy, you're going home.
Yeah.
She is a wardrobe stylist from Los Angeles, California. Originally from New York, Tracy relocated to West Hollywood to pursue a career in acting / wardrobe styling. When she's not helping celebrities look their best, she's traveling the world with her sister. She'll be helping Colton with fashion tips all season long. Good. He needs them.
Yeah, he's not a good dresser. Remember his rolled up sport coat sleeves?
Yes. Well, also an all black ensemble.
Oh.
That was terrible. Oh, and now the final contestant, Chris Harrison.
Who's going to take gold.
Look how long his bio is. It is
so long.
He wrote it.
Yeah, for sure. The versatile...
Or he had to yell at an intern to make it longer.
The versatile Harrison has done his fair share of acting as well, with roles in popular television series Alias, The Practice, 6 Feet Under, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
When was he on Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Don't know.
I loved that show.
His feature film appearances include Bounce, Showtime, and portraying himself in the comedy Date Movie. Okay. So that's it.
He's become addicted to golf because he has to go places for the show, but doesn't do much work.
Oh, this will tell us what...
when his sequel to The Perfect Letter is coming out?
No, which, the show, the pageant. Miss America, not Miss USA. Big difference. Okay. So that's it. So that's all we've got for this week.
When does the show start?
Oh my God.
Oops.
Ooh, whoa, boy. We didn't notice that for a while. We should have checked
on that. Other way. There you go.
Sorry that happened with the sun. Should we redo this?
The whole thing?
Oh man, I wonder how
I can't do it again.
I wonder how bad that was for a while.
How long were you to the right?
A while. My shoulders started cramping up on my left. Okay.
Move in. Pretend like you like me.
So I'm assuming the show is going to start January 7th. That's the first Monday.
Okay.
So we'll be
this week the Brooklyn Nine-Nine comes back. A show I actually enjoy watching.
Temptation Island, I'm not sure when that starts, but I might do some tweeting from our account.
Tweeting?
For it, yeah. Yeah, so we do have a Twitter. Our Instagram is @TakeThisRose_podcast.
Our Twitter is @TakeThisRose. Our email.
Facebook. Oh, yeah. Email is takethisrosepodcast@gmail.com. Once again, the sun that's right behind me. I'm
sorry,
so sorry.
Guys. It was amusing. Anonymous interviews. Why didn't you say something?
Guys, you gotta help us.
We trust you.
Oh, man, that's bad.
To tell us, if we have boogers or stuff in our teeth or the light is so blinding that you can see neither of our faces.
Yeah, that was something we didn't take into account. And, I saw the sun. It's partially my fault. I saw the sun on the screen. I was like, should we take a look? I was like, I'm sure it's fine. Let's just get this over with. And sure enough, I was just streaming it. Yeah. Okay.
Next time, promise. Yeah, thanks, Nicole.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys in a few weeks. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry about this whole episode. It was pretty bad.
Just don't watch it.
Yeah, don't.
Tell your friends not to watch it.
Yeah, but tell them to subscribe.
Tell them to watch the other episodes.
Something we need to do as a team is get better about Instagram. There was a period where Instagram was really good.
Yes.
And frankly, when I was being like really mean on it,
mm-hmm.
that was a really good time. We're getting lots of likes. I think we should double down. You need to be meaner. Okay. You need to be a bad person.
Okay. I'll work on it.
Okay. So we'll start working on that. Until then.
I'll be more salty.
Yeah. Until then, thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Sorry about the sun.
Sorry.